best lesson I ever learned from Mark Tilton, where, Mark's an older guy, he's been coaching forever. Anyway, he, first day, he's like, it's session 2, whatever. We're coaching offensive line, I remember, and he goes, Chris, you know a lot more about coaching offensive line than I do. You become the line coach and I'll be your assistant. I'm like, that's pretty good.
Hey,
that's pretty good. And so we go through session 3, and then day 2, it's like session 1, session 2. And the next day, we're on like session 3, and we're doing something. The kids have a water break, and he looks at me and goes, Chris, you probably should give up coaching football because you're not very good at it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? And he said, Chris, there's 3 kids here that you're going to coach them unbelievable. They're going to run, but they'll run to a wall for anybody. You're going to coach them up. But there's another 4 that you can get to run through that wall, but you got to finesse them. And there's another 15 that are never going to run through that wall. If you want to win, you got to push them as far as you can towards that wall without them quitting.
Yeah.
Because the way you're coaching, you're going to be left with 3 kids.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do with 3 kids? And it was the greatest lesson I ever got in coaching. Mark Tilton taught me day 2 or day 3 of, coaching down there. And
you can't just focus on the 3 all-star guys. You gotta focus on all of them.
And you just can't, but you got to realize too that some kids, you can just push them,
Yeah.
And there's some that you've got to work them a little bit, but you'll get them.
Yep.
And there's some that you're only going to get them so far. But that you need those kids to win. Those are the kids that are going to put you over the top and win a championship.
Role players.
You can't get them to quit. You got to work them along and get them to develop as much as you can. And I tell you what, I think of that every day, and I tell young coaches that same story. Like, that's important.